we're doing the service. Everybody gonna be light skinned by the time you know it. And we're gonna get rid of racism. You know what I'm saying?
For your sacrifice.
And I'm helping. You know what I'm saying? I'm part of the solution.
We should be saluting this man. He's
you know what I'm saying?
He's messing around with mediocrity.
Sorry
for the good of the culture.
Hopefully we get that footage from that video right there. Let's see if it I'm gonna see if it pulls up this time on here.
Bro, hey.
That shit's wild. If y'all heard we have heard that shit is
okay, yeah,
wild.
it's streaming perfectly fine now, bro.
Yeah, no, it's going
Get
good.
the fuck out of here.
I'm not kidding, bro. I'm watching it now.
I'm looking at it too.
He got that.
Get the fuck out of
So
here.
something with your laptop, I guess.
I mean,
It's that one. I probably just gotta update it.
I mean, it is what it is, you know.
But, so should we start from the top?
I mean, it's,
we ain't gotta go back over all the points, but we can start from the top.
Oh. Yeah, well, I mean, shit, we can because it's saying I can't access the video.
Yeah,
so it didn't work. All right.
I guarantee it's going to be corrupted.
Yeah, it's corrupted. It's corrupted.
Yeah.
So we're back from the top. We were talking about
where are the fucking Epstein files at, man?
he wants to know. I want to know.
No, brother. No. All right, Trump, you ran your fucking campaign, buddy, on the fucking releasing of campaign files. That's why we voted for you, fucking.
You're right. You know what? You're right. You're right.
You fucking ain't
I
right.
can't even argue with you. You make a very great point. Perfect point, man. So, you know, the thing about it, my secretary, my attorney general, Pam Bondi, she is the one who is director and supposed to be getting all of that information together and reporting to me what's going on. And as far as I can tell, she's been doing a magnificent job at her job. She's been doing magnificent, perfect, fine. She's just fine. She's great. But we really need to know. We really need to know where those Epstein files are at. So you're right. You're right. We do need to know where those Epstein files are at.
Shift all of it.
Wait, see, wow. He doesn't denigrate.
That's the best part.
She's a part of my team, and we're going to find out about this. We're going to get to the bottom of this. We're going to get a call tonight. We're going to talk all night to find out what's going on.
Right, yeah.
The next morning, you guys are still talking about Epstein?
Like, what's going on? Yeah.
No, sir, you said you were going to have a call all night last night, but we had a call. And we found out there was really nothing to this, and it's really nothing. It's just a really bad guy. Something really bad happened to him. And the thing is, I'm dealing with Israel. I'm dealing with Texas. You know, Texas is almost completely underwater.
Meanwhile, Texas is like, yeah, we're good. Just this one region.
Yeah, it's like a little bit, but most of the time.
Most of the state is quite dry.
Yeah. You guys are heartless.
From Texas, and she's calling you out right
now. But that's all I could do was laugh when that happened. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
that's
really
all I could do was laugh.
Now, I think it's really interesting too. Like I didn't bring it up on the last one, but it's really interesting how, if you notice, all the right wing people, like you were saying, that was pushing about the Epstein hard. Now they're going back like, yeah, just let it go. They're doing the same thing Trump do it, the same thing, and that's why I say he's gonna get away with this. His fan base is still gonna love him regardless. They love him so much it feels like a personal attack on them. You can't tell them the truth about anything to do with Trump. It just makes them just break down and like brain fart, and it's like,
they want to be loyal, but then it's like, yo, I hate that he's lying to us.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
that's exactly
like,
what
that's
they're
still
saying.
my guy. That's like for black people. That's like having a homeboy that gets into a fight over something stupid, but you still got his back. But he did something stupid. We don't believe it. But like, dude, hey, pull us aside. Like, yo, you know, you was the one that messed up, right?
Pretty much.
But I wanted to have your back so you don't get beat up. That's what this is, basically.
No, it's an abusive relationship. This nigga's literally the pimp, bro.
I mean,
I deserve to get slapped like that.
Hey, that's
Bitch, no, he could have given you a black eye. What the fuck?
Well, you know, I
didn't have his money.
I should have raised my voice. You know, there's a lot of stuff I could change about me.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't look at it like that. That's a solid. Real talk.
That's why I'm glad I'm.
It's literally the chick Aubrey from Little Shop of Horrors. I was just watching that shit the other day. This bitch was getting her eye blacked up every fucking scene, talking about why I can't leave him. What, bitch? You got a guy at the shop who you obviously like. You can leave this nigga right now.
And he got a little monster, little monster plant.
Y'all both work at the same job, so you know he got a job.
I mean, yeah, that's the benefit. Yeah. Thanks.
That's why I'm glad, we got a crew of critical thinking ass people here. We're gonna be critical of both sides. And like I say, I keep reiterating this fact. Like I told you, I told everybody, be prepared for 4 years of hilarity. It's gonna be hilarious.
Yeah, I mean that is true. It's gonna be stuff back to back to back to back to back, and you're probably not gonna catch half of it,
bro.
But it don't matter.
2 weeks ago, my dude got on TV and said, "Look, Israel and Iran, they don't know what the fuck they're doing."
Yeah, that's.
I'm gonna complain.
I was like, yo, okay, Trump.
On national TV, sir.
Like, let's go. Hey, I respect. You know what? That's one of the things he said. I respect with 110% of my heart. 110%. 110. But I don't know why he thought that they was gonna play fair or be nice. I have no idea what he thought. No idea what he thought. But
hey,
I respect.
Hey, Mike, we want to know where them fucking files at too, bro.
My man dropped the F-bomb on TV.
Yeah. That's what I knew he was serious.
He was so very serious. Very serious.
Look, again, he didn't denigrate neither of them. He's like, you know what? You know, Iran, you think I'm a great leader. Israel, you know, Ben Netanyahu, he's got his things going on. You know, I'm upset with Iran, but I'm even more upset with Israel, because I don't set a deal in place for peace, and then an hour later you start shooting bombs. That's not how you do discipline. So I don't know what the fuck those guys got going on over there. But I'm gonna go over there. We're gonna have a fucking talk. I'm gonna put boot to ass.
Yeah, I don't know how many people I talk to about this, but like there are people like, oh, that's over. We don't gotta worry about that ever again. I was like, no, that's one of those things. It's not over, because they've been off and on for years. So it's not something you just it happened like no.
You can't stop something that's going on 2,000 years.
No,
what are you doing?
This ain't over. It might be over for a little bit, but it's not over. Like they getting it confused.
I mean, Trump almost had a point. He was like, they know what they're fighting for, the land. As to who owns the land, now that part right there, they don't know what the fuck they're fighting for. They don't know who owns the land. They believe each other owns the land. As far as, you know, both the faiths go, they both own the land.
It's just factions, man. Because I see all the time, you know, people who are pro-Palestine or people who are Palestinian are like, bro, Israel is not real. It's just a propaganda state that was established. I'm like, hey, bro, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not Hebrew fan.
I feel you.
And that's why I said a long time ago, like
it's like that's still saying about Palestine.
I'm like, bro, I don't care. I don't care what's going on over there, because people have been fighting over for multiple millennia.
Yeah. I don't know the whole story. So for you to actually,
they probably don't even know what they're fighting for anymore.
Exactly. For you to sit there and like learn everything, I think it would take a very long time to understand every single aspect. And then you have to understand who you're gonna learn it from. Because if you learn it from one side, of course you ain't gonna learn all the stuff that the other side did. You learn it from this side, you ain't gonna learn all it. So it's like to learn all that stuff would take too long, honestly. Way too long to really be able to really critical think about that. No,
you would have
too much information.
You'd have to be on the ground. And you'd have to be with scholars who have no political affiliation on both sides.
I agree.
To get even any real semblance of what really is, you know, real.
Yeah, facts.
And I'm American, so I'm not going over there and asking them kind of questions.
Oh yeah, no. I'm good.
You're a Black American. I might tell you something.
Maybe.
I don't want to risk it.
Well, like you said, I don't want to risk it.
Yeah,
so who are you loyal to?
Yep.
Hold up, bro. I'm neutral, bro. You know, I just started studying Islam.
That's when you speak spiritually.
I got a white t-shirt on. You know what I'm saying? It's like white flag. I ain't got nothing to do with it.
You speak spiritually. I'm loyal to the one true God. Like, which God is that? The one true God. Come with us.
That's when they go like, get out of here. What's his name? Shit.
I shouldn't speak his name. My mouth is too filthy. My mouth is too filthy to speak such a gracious name.
It's blasphemous.
He's a loyal one.
Spin that shit as much as you can.
You know,
you don't have to. It's your life,
bro. I'll speak so much. I will bleed on myself so much in one of those situations. You show me how to pray. I've never been shown how to pray.
Well, that internet's working now, boy. God damn,
It's
man.
legal. That's
I sure didn't
trash,
turn my
yeah.
notifications off. It's gonna suck listening to this. Sorry, all my listeners and watchers. It's oh my goodness.
That's the hose.
Oh yeah. Okay. Hold on. Wait. Let me see the name now.
Oh my goodness. Is it done?
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
it sounds like it's done. So that's the Texas or like
Oh man, that's everything. I got all my shit.
all your notifications connected. Okay, gotcha.
But yeah, man, those files, bro. It's just crazy how we got the manifest years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and then it was basically like,
Chris Tucker was
all
on
right,
there.
bro.
A lot of people was on there. I was like,
I didn't see Diddy on there, which is strange.
Yeah. But, I mean, Diddy was probably doing his own thing. You know what I'm saying? Diddy like, nah, that ain't me. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all meet you out there, Playboy.
All right, let's see. We got somebody else in the chat now.
Valiant Thor.
Bongino and Patel wanted to burn the whole thing down until they realized the fire will consume everyone they love first, and so the lions fell silent.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
It definitely has something to do with that. You know,
Because they were part of it too.
Yeah, of course, bro. Like we said before, it was like, yo, it was so big that it was gonna take down the whole government. But like I said, I was like, nah, I think it's gonna take down more than our government. I think it's gonna be like international, like
leaders everywhere, man. People
going
in entertainment, people in banking.
Yes.
They're
all
saying, I'm hearing them say that Epstein was connected to Israel.
Yeah, he was like some type of like a CIA agent somewhere or something, like some secret service or something. Yeah, they were saying something like that. I was like,
basically that he was not a sleeper agent, but like a planet agent for the state, you know, the deep state there. And that was basically his job. Yeah.
Crazy.
So he was, someone tried to silence him. Obviously,
yeah.
Hey man, you know too much.
Of course. Because that's what I actually thought made me really think about that, because Maxine, like, ain't nothing happened to her. She's still in jail.
And here's the crazy part.
You know what I'm saying? So either she ain't saying nothing.
They labeled her crazy.
Did they? I didn't hear
Yeah,
that.
I'm hearing that rumors that they don't.
I didn't.
They think they're labeling her kind of crazy, like she's kind of a cuckoo.
Oh, so
So
now
when you label somebody crazy and cuckoo,
yep. Nothing they say matters.
Not admissible. And here's the
Like
crazy thing.
yeah, exactly like Kanye.
Here's the crazy thing about the jail thing, right? And not that I know where he was locked up at, but if you got a place and everything's being monitored by film, and you have guards that are walking around, and this guy obviously was a high value inmate, so he's probably in some kind of protective custody or something. There's not going to be a lot of people, number one, having contact with him that are employed there at the unit he was at, wherever he was at. And yes, things are going to be filmed. No, people are going to go in and out of the cell. And then, you hear the information. It's like, well, you hear the dimensions of the cell. They're saying he was hanging from the ceiling. This guy's really fucking tall. The cells aren't large cells. So the way they're saying he's hung, there's no way he would have been able to do it, easily.
Yeah.
It's just like a lot of shit. This is not adding up. No one came by for a wellness check.
616 mutant have we not seen yet pull this shit off, right?
Yeah, supposedly it's within that 1 minute gap that they said they have, and they said that glitch is normal for them. Like,
Nightcrawler?
Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay.
Teleport in, teleport out.
Also, I don't know if it's true or not, but I was hearing something about at first, when he first got there, because he was there for like maybe a week or something before it happened. He had a roommate for like the first day or so, but then all of a sudden they took the roommate away.
And reassigned.
Yeah, reassigned the roommate. So he was there almost by himself waiting for another roommate. So I'm like, that kind of sort of has my nigga senses tingling a little bit already. I'm like, why is if it's a 2-man cell and they got him in there by himself, why they gotta separate him?
Nobody believes he hung himself.
Again, like I said, that can happen if you have somebody that is supposed to be PC.
Okay, pause. I can understand that to an extent.
I mean, you would most likely move him to a single cell, but even if there is a chance that you can't, you can leave him in a cell. You can move this guy out. Hey, we can't have anybody with him, housed with him. Get him out of there and move him somewhere else. Okay, I can get that. So I'm not gonna. That doesn't make any longer for me.
Okay.
Because I did that as a profession.
Gotcha.
But all the other stuff does. And then, like you guys are talking about the camera glitch, and then they're saying, "Oh, well, this is normal." Nigga, what?
Yeah, exactly.
That rings an alarm for me. That's normal.
And this is how normal it is. It's so normal that they manually edit this 1 minute out.
Yeah.
every day, out of every hour.
I don't believe that.
For what purpose? Who edits 1 minute out of video every hour? That's tedious work for nothing.
I mean,
I
I
don't
bet that
believe
person
that
getting
at
paid though.
No, not for a second.
I don't believe that because I guarantee you there's nobody that's assigned to do that.
Then what did he jump off of? He jumped off the bunk bed that's not in there?
Yeah. That's kind of wild.
How did he hang the rope?
So,
And then if he did that, so what? You tell me he pulled himself up?
Yeah.
So you're pulling yourself up and choking yourself.
Yeah, he pulled himself up and tied it to where he's already let me tie this real like nah.
Swing over here real quick.
So the way
the little hair I got left.
So the way you can do it are essentially tying off a sheet in like a window of a door.
Okay,
Or if there is a bunk, if it does have a point that you can hang it on, you would do that, and then you would just like drop your weight. That would be the way to do it.
Yeah.
But again, when they talk about how it happened, it's like, well, it doesn't sound like
Yeah, none of even like the physics don't line up.
So
it's like Pam Bondi's physics. Yeah, the files are on my desk. I'm gonna review them, and then I'm gonna release them to the public. We've got the Epstein files, we've got the MLK files, and we've got the JFK files.
But see, you know what was sort of a tip off that he wasn't gonna release all this stuff. Remember, I don't know if you remember this. The first time he won presidency, he's like, "Yo, you know what? I'm gonna release some of the Area 51 files." Y'all remember that? You remember when he said that? His first presidency, he said that. I'm gonna release some of the Area 51 files.
But then Congress came out with their little
never happened.
Yeah, what is it? UAPs? Yeah, UAPs are real.
Oh yeah.
They're real. We don't know what the fuck they are, but they're real. We caught
that did
about
happen.
5 of them.
Oh shit! They hurry up and just said it real quick. Right when he said this,
And America was like, what was going on at the time? Game of Thrones? It was something inconsequential. Congress is like, aliens, people, they're real. America was like,
yeah, whatever.
Yeah, but this is going on. We don't.
Yeah.
Basketball, LeBron James.
aliens. Hurry up!
Every single time, man. Every single time.
Get your attention off of it, man.
What up, Chris? Appreciate you joining, man.
Anytime something super major happens, just know that they trying to slide in some stuff. They trying to tell you some stuff, some truth. They gonna slide it in, and nobody gonna pay no attention to it, man.
This is blatant. This is the most blatant truth I think I've ever heard them tell in a long time.
Yeah, it's true.
They were telling everything. I mean, they were literally trying to tell shit. The only thing they were saying is like, we can't verify that without speaking to our higher ups. But what I can say about that situation is blah 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 blah. We don't know how these fuckers fly. It's like, so what you're saying is you found beings in the UAP. No. What we're saying is we found non-Earth biologics in these craft. So aliens, no. I'm not saying we found aliens. I'm saying we found non-Earth biologics. That sounds like aliens, right?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
I feel like I'm getting gaslit.
You know what I'm saying? At this point, like, you can change the word all you want. You know what I'm saying? But it's like,
That's why I was like, yep, aliens. So what else is on TV? You tell us shit we already knew. What we don't know, though, is why Pam Bondi boldface told us she's going to review them fucking files and redact information. And then, did she ever talk to MLK's family? Y'all think she ever talked to them? Because she said she was going to talk to them before she released the files.
I don't think they care about that. I don't think they care about that.
I definitely don't think they did. I'd have to go look at some of his daughter's tweets.
Yeah, because his daughter,
she's very vocal.
Yes, very, very. I've seen that. Yeah, very, very.
She's been checking a bunch of people online recently about using her father's name in vain.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah,
don't fucking try to invoke my father. He wouldn't have said none of this shit.
Yep, and saying like, I remember somebody like, yo, he would want us to be peaceful. Like, bro, y'all don't know anything about it. Yeah, she be going in. Really.
Because people don't fucking read.
Yeah, people don't know, man. MLK had a negative result. Like, nobody really liked him before he died, man.
Yeah.
People don't know that.
So I had to go back. I had to tell somebody.
It's like they always put that one part of the speech up. Play the rest of the speech. Where he calls out the government. It's like,
yeah. And that one black and white video about how the main reason why he wanted to talk to government and stuff like that, because he was talking about how white people were getting free land and free education and free subsidies for farming and stuff like that, not having to do anything. And he's like, yo, us black people, we just want our piece of the pie. That's it. That's what we want. We fight for that. He's like, if they can do that, why can't we get ours? And that was one of the things he was fighting about. But people don't know about that. I mean, I guess it was kind of, I mean, honestly, I wouldn't even call that reparations. I think that was more the fact of, okay, cool, you have these farmers and these people.
It's Homestead Act.
Yeah. We got these people, these farmers, these other people that's trying to do this, that's going to help the country. But black people can do the same thing, but why don't we get those benefits? Yeah. But I mean, that goes with a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing with like the GI Bill back in the day too.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
You know?
Let me take care of these notifications real quick.
Yeah. Do what I do. The cam still on though?
I believe so. Yeah, the cam's still on.
Okay. And so then with the Epstein files, what's his name? Cash Patel?
Yeah.
FBI director. He went on Joe Rogan and he had said, if I had the videos, I would show y'all, or I would say something about it. Now some of the videos are gone too.
He did say that shit.
Wow, man.
He said something else in relation to the files too. I'm trying to remember what it was.
It's crazy to me.
Oh yeah, a little while after that, he was like, "Yeah, you know, I went through the files by myself personally, and you know, there's really nothing there to look at. You know, it's nothing. You know, thing is, we got the guy, we brought him in custody, and you know, what happened happened. But that's not what you said when you watched the video. You got the client list. Like, I mean, I don't remember seeing any client list in the files. You know, but I did look at it, and it's like, you know, that's it. There's really nothing to release. You guys know everything already.
You know what my problem is with him going on Rogan?
What's that?
When has there ever been a time that a fucking director from CIA or FBI ever goes out on a media personality's interview fucking show? When has that ever been a thing?
I mean, that's true. But like, I feel like the people that Trump
when have they not just
have in
sent
his cabinet?
When have they not just sent a media person for those agencies? That's their job, to speak for the agency to do that. The actual fucking director?
The problem with that is the people that Trump have in his cabinet are fucking they're media frenzy people, and they want to be the face so bad, so bad.
My bad. I didn't see his comment. Motherfucker, Valiant Thor said, "I guess the only thing left is for the ETs to reveal themselves. Then every single piece of toilet paper on the planet would be gone." He ain't lying. He is not lying at all. Valiant Thor, I would say he's not lying at all.
Shit is a joke, bro. It's just, it's too funny to be true, bro.
Yeah, they all want the spotlight, man. All of them. Even her speaker wants spotlight. It's like all of them love the spotlight so much. It's ridiculous, man.
I'm like, dude, what is going on with the government, man?
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, there's literally the speaker of the house is a thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She does that. That's her job, to talk about things and answer questions and stuff like that, even though she don't really like answering questions. But that's her job to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Instead, we got people who actually work for these agencies actually coming out and be like, well, I'm the face of the agency. I need to speak for it. Nigga, there's a little position made for this shit. So you, the important person, are not fucking saying something you ain't supposed to say.
Facts. Don't discriminate nothing. Don't put yourself in a position. But
they keep jumping out there like a motherfucker.
They want to do it so bad.
It's like
so bad.
You got
and it's fucking
military motherfucker. I can't remember his name right now.
Which one? Which one to say? The black dude that was talking about South Africa?
The one who used to be on Fox News.
Are you talking about the Secretary of Defense?
Yeah, motherfucker.
Hegseth.
Yeah. Fucking up with the text messages.
Oh,
every time they bring it up, I'm like,
and to his wife and stuff too. The funny thing to me, the first one was somewhat of a big deal. The second one, because the first one was such a big deal that made the first one was such a big deal. The second one just slid underneath and nobody even cared. I was like, yo, he did it again.
That's
I was
what I
like,
said.
with like family members,
like
I
2
was
weeks,
like,
bro.
bruh, yo.
Oh, and then
It's like
what is-
you get
what is the-
not even 6 months. This is the write-up phase now.
What is the what is the messaging service they use? Signal.
Yeah, Signal. Yeah, it was Signal. Yeah,
I'm like, why are y'all using that
yeah.
for important? That's normal shit.
People's like, well, we found out it's secure and you can encrypt messages on there. And
Nigga, y'all got government shit for this. What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly, bro. That's wild.
But we didn't want to use that.
we simply forgot to encrypt the chat. That's
Yeah,
all.
just the mindset of it is wild.
I'm sitting here like, that's crazy.
I'm like, so y'all using this super public ass platform. That's like me saying, hey, Dad, bro, you work at a Fortune 500. We have an internal
Yeah.
messaging service that we use that's heavily encrypted so people can't find out. Yo, send me that with those encrypted files with all that legal information on my Discord server, fam.
Yeah,
Just send it
fact.
to me, you know what I'm saying? The public Discord server I have that anyone has access.
Reddit.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you on Reddit.
Fact.
We have a subreddit for their organization. Like,
Like,
nigga,
wow.
what the fuck,
It's
bro?
like
Yeah.
random pop up. Hey guys, who is that? Who invited this person to the chat? Well, I seen an open chat.
But, anyway,
What you guys talking about?
I'm gonna follow you guys.
Bombs in Iraq.
what?
I'm gonna follow you guys.
Today,
I'm gonna follow you guys for
Chat
like
ended.
6 months.
Your chat ended like
I'm like, cool. Thumbs up. I agree.
This motherfucker goes on YouTube an hour later. Hey guys, I live stream my chat. Look at this shit I just seen.
yes, they're planning a bomb in Israel.
Yeah.
And they're planning a bomb in Iran on this date. So at this
You
time.
see all this important information, and then you see this nigga text, LOL, fire emoji. Oh no, chat ended. Yeah, guys, see you got the good stuff. Oh my goodness.
It's all over news. It's all over TikTok how you guys fucked up.
Wow, man.
Never seen this much dysfunction in our government ever in my life.
I have.
No, I haven't.
We just had an administration that was
No, ain't no way.
pretty unified in their dysfunction. I will
No,
say
ain't
that
no
much.
way.
This is a
bro.
lot of okay. I give that to you. It's a lot of individual dysfunction.
In the how long has it been? Like not like 6 months, maybe. You mean you've seen
ain't past your
in 6 months this much dysfunction? And it ain't maybe you've seen this much in a whole 4 years, but in 6 months, ain't no way. And I bet there's stuff that we don't even know that we missed because there's so much stuff going on. That's what makes it even worse.
Every time I watch one of my little media channels, they're like, bro, we're not even in the first year. I have to get reminded of that shit because it feels so long, bro.
Yeah,
Yep.
facts.
See, because y'all haven't. I mean, I don't know if y'all have accepted it. I accepted it a long time. I accepted it 8 years ago. It's hilarious. It is plumb hilarious to me.
I got mixed feelings about it. It's funny, but at the same time, because it affects me, it ain't so funny. So like I see the irony in it, and I can laugh and giggle and hee about it. But at the same time, I'm like, really? And the fact that I'm in another country, I live in another country, and I get firsthand what the other country thinks about. Oh my God, bro.
I bet they be clowning.
Oh, Germany be clowning the hell out of me. Oh my, they be on the news clowning. Everybody's like, oh, Donald Trump is so strong around the world.
German news now.
Germany be clowning America so bad. And there ain't nothing I can say or do. You know what I'm saying? Like my daughter goes to like an upbeat school.
Maybe just waiting for you to come through. Here you come.
Bruh. Like I know the people at her school.
Donald Trump in his tennis, no?
They would have talked to me so bad about it, but they don't know which side I'm on, so they don't say nothing. But man, I'm telling you, it just be. Matter of fact, the one time that I did have a lot of conversation about Trump and stuff was when I was learning German. I was learning German with Ukraine chicks that flee Ukraine because Germany paid for them to learn German so they could stay there and get acclimated to, you know what I'm saying, Germany and stuff so they can get a job and work because they paid for their school and they pay them money and stuff. They're like, hey, y'all learn German, y'all work, we don't got to pay y'all no more. So that was all in their plan, right?
Right.
So I'm in school with them and they was all looking at me like, well, why isn't America helping us? And why is it this? And why is it? I was like, man, I don't know what to tell you. Because as a matter of fact, at first when I did school, I was biting. And they was like, well, why can't they help? Like, dude, they give me y'all money. What more do y'all want us to do? If we help, with soldiers and stuff, then that's gonna cause a whole like y'all obviously don't know how politics work. But I'm like, nah. And then my next time it was during Trump, and they were just like, yo, this guy really? I was like, good luck. I was like, hey, I feel sorry for Ukraine. Good luck. I'm gonna wish the best for y'all, but good luck. Honestly, I thought by now Trump would already help Russia and just wipe them off the map. Honestly, that's what I thought. That's what I really, really thought.
He surprised everybody when they asked him about it. He was like, "Man, I think Putin is tripping, and I think I'm gonna have to sit down and talk with him because what he's doing right now, it's ridiculous. This is supposed to have been done a long time ago. These guys said 2 weeks. We're going on what, 3 years? Nah, we're gonna have to sit down. We're gonna talk about this. There needs to be peace over there. I don't like this shit." I thought that was your boy. I mean, Putin's a cool guy, you know.
Yeah, we're cool, but we're not as cool as I thought we were, you know. We're like, you know what I'm saying, once a month talk friends, not like everyday type friends, you know.
AKA, this nigga, hey, I'm gonna be the interpreter. All right, fuck what you talking about. This nigga's fucking up the bag. Okay? He's fucking up the bag, and we were supposed to hurry up and resolve this so we can get back to getting this money, but he's fucking the bag up. So now I gotta have a conversation.
Yeah. Now he's saying, look, you know, and to make sure shit gets right over there. Anybody that does deals with Russia, I'm gonna slap 100% tariff on him because this is ridiculous. This shit needs to end today, not tomorrow, not yesterday. It needed to end, you know, when I got in office, but it really needs to end today. So yeah, I'm thinking about tossing these.
Meanwhile, Bricks is like, fuck what this nigga talking about. Anyway,
facts. Yo. And Bricks is getting stronger and stronger, and I was like, so many Americans have no idea anything about Bricks, and it's mind blowing to me. I was like, bro, y'all gonna fuck around and start having to learn Mandarin, cause hey, China's coming. Real talk, yeah. Hey, they coming.
They buying up all the land out here.
Like, yo, if y'all keep playing around, y'all gonna have to learn how to speak Mandarin. I'm telling you.
You know any of my clients are Chinese now?
Word.
Buying up properties out here like
I heard it's legal for them to do it.
Mm-hmm. The company
are
buying land.
It's not legal for us to do that shit over there though.
No. Yeah, of course not. Of course
I remember,
not.
So this doesn't really have to do with this, but it kind of does. So in wrestling circles, right, you have people that are upset about WWE trying to globalize the company, right? And people are like, oh, they're trying to get a foothold in Japan. But then you got people who are Japan fans of the wrestling scene over there. Yeah. It's like, well, the one caveat is that it's illegal for foreigners to own companies in Japan. So the only thing they can do is do deals with companies that are already established over there. But the reverse is not true here in the United States.
That's because capitalism is king over here. They let capitalism run so wide and so rapid, and like, just let it'll control the invisible hand will fix it. Nah, the invisible hand don't fix shit, man. I'm sorry.
Man, Reaganomics been kicking our ass for the last 50 years, bro.
Bruh, who you telling? And then Trump ain't doing no better with these tariffs and all this. Bruh, the tariffs about to whoop our ass. And I'm sorry to say this, me and him had this conversation. These kicking out all these illegal immigrants that actually work.
Oh, that's fucking us up.
That work.
That is fucking us
up. Let me say that again. That work. The criminals, the crime dudes that don't do it, cool, get them out. But the ones that work, you're going to their job, you're getting the ones that work. Bruh, that's gonna put us back so far.
I seen one thing. It was like, I thought we were getting criminals. Why are we arresting gardeners?
You're getting them at jobs, man. They like literally fleeing. They have YouTube and TikTok videos of them fleeing working scenes. Bruh, we don't have enough construction workers, enough people to pick fruits and vegetables, enough people to do dairy, enough people to do farming stuff. And y'all think that's just gonna be cool?
We talked about that though.
Yeah, like I said,
people don't want to do the work.
That's what I'm saying. And people always like, oh, we're gonna get Americans to do it, and because of Trump's new policy, he's gonna kick them all off Medicaid and Medicare and all this stuff. And if they don't work, then they're not gonna eat and stuff. I'm like, shit, you can't even get Americans to work fast food jobs. So you think you're gonna get them to be out in the field picking stuff?
We can get them to work the jobs. We just can't get them to do the customer service
bro.
all the way and all that. Like,
no, bro, I disagree with you, man. I've been here for a couple of days. Every place I've been says help wanted, jobs. Every fucking place I've been on some real shit.
My boy Chris said, "Did you forget we seen this already?"
It's like, yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm old. I'm definitely not doing it. Every place I go, they say help wanted. So, like, if you can't get Americans to fill these jobs where they're in AC and maybe have to deal with a little bit of attitude, you talking about get on your knees, bend over all day, work like 12 hours. You want them to do those jobs, and especially those jobs that pay like less than minimum wage most of the time.
You know?
They would have to pay them possibly 3 times the amount. And then guess what would happen to the consumer? We would have to pay that much more for whatever product they're doing. And that bring up inflation.
And the problem is, especially with like the farming jobs, like you're talking about, look at that, man. And it's like these guys will say, well, we can't afford to pay these workers, you know, what they should be getting paid. Like, nigga, your company, your profits are almost solely from subsidies, bro.
Facts.
You're not making money on the shit you're selling.
No,
the government is subsidizing your income, so that's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
That's bullshit.
Facts. Nobody talks about that at all. At all. It's a crazy thing.
That's why you're mad, because now you're gonna lose money
Yeah.
because you don't have workers, and the government's like, well, fuck, you don't have workers, you're gonna be paid.
Facts.
And they're not like they're paying the workers an actual wage anyway.
Touche.
Yeah, man.
That's my argument. If we're gonna have that, then let's pay them an actual wage. Because you undercutting them at $5-6 an hour, that undercuts actual labor wages, so that you can't now pay somebody $10 an hour. It's not much more. It's not. I guess it's not much more for a bigger corporate run farm. I guess for the self-owned farm. I guess that is it's esteemed to the pocket.
True.
But hey, something got to give. That means you got to rework your system.
Yep.
They need. There's no point in having them here to work at wages less than livable wages, less than the unlivable wages than we already received.
But did you hear what Trump actually was trying to do? Because now I don't know if you heard. I seen an interview him out of word for word. Well, not word for word, but out of this dude's mouth, he said he wants to do a new legal process for immigrants that actually been working here for years. Where I ain't gonna lie, it sounded shady, but at least somebody tapped him and was like, "Hey, dude, we need some of these people." He said that he wanted to do it to where they are the owner of the company is responsible for the immigrants that work for him. And there was a couple people like, that sounds kind of sort of like slavery. and I was like, you know what? If you can find a way to make it seem a little bit less like slave, I'm all for it. Like, for instance, you have their name, their registration, where they live or whatever. And if they mess up, it's like a strike on that dude or whatever because it's attached to him somehow. I can kind of sort of see it. And maybe that dude has like 2 or 3 strikes or something.
I mean, okay. While I do kind of agree with that, the problem is it's already illegal to hire these people. So they already should be in jail because you're not supposed to hire illegal.
Yeah.
It's illegal.
Yeah,
but we're not arresting none of these niggas.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. It's like people get mad about like, oh, we got to do this, we got to do it the right way. It's like, but it's like, come on, it's America, man. You know how much illegal stuff. Like,
yeah, man,
we need the illegal stuff to kind of sort of help the other stuff go through.
The system is built on exploitation. That's
Yeah, exactly. 110%. 110%.
Yeah, but when you do that, who's to say that then when I break this rule or law, that I shouldn't do it when you broke that rule or law?
Depends. You got a company or not.
I do actually.
Well, if you have a company, then you possibly could get away
But
with it.
companies since the 50s are able to operate as personal entities, thereby for making them people, just like me or you.
Yeah, sort of like, you don't come at the person, you come at the company as different. Yeah, I guess you 110%. But see, that's the thing, and the loophole that a lot of people understand when it comes to all this stuff, man, is like, if you own a company or LLC or S Corp or C Corp, whatever you got going on, most of that stuff comes with different rules than the average person.
Yeah.
You know,
I just seen something the other day. Dude was saying like something with a money situation, and he got messed over because he didn't have an LLC. He had something else going on, and yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
There's so many legal loopholes for
Right.
these different designations for things.
Yep.
And look, Chris said Obama #1.
Oh yeah.
3.2
the
million.
40, oh yeah,
3.2 million.
bro.
reported.
Hey,
Trump 935,000.
there's so many people that don't know that I know it's crazy.
Yeah.
And like I think I told Des this, we was arguing one time, or it was somebody else. I was like, dude, you know what Trump wants to be known for? Deporting the most people. But somebody already clocked at the rate he's doing that, he still ain't gonna beat Obama's. Still ain't gonna beat Obama's.
I seen I'm not a few months back. Someone was like, "Oh, hold up, bro. Since we always fucking champion Obama in these leftist circles," and then they put the old video up, and I was like, "I remember this video."
Yeah.
And he was talking specifically about deporting people.
Yeah.
And it was almost word for word shit Trump was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was somewhat similar. Yeah,
we got to get out
similar.
these people who are abusing the process of coming into.
They got to do it the right way. Yeah, I've seen that video. Yeah.
Speaking of that, do that with the same rhetoric they use when it comes to the undocumented work or the undocumented citizens or immigrants, my bad, actually being used for work. And they're like, who's going to pick the foods for us? Who's going to work this for us? I'm like, that sounds a lot like what they were saying when you go back to the Civil War, when they started the arguments they were making.
That's true. 110%. 110%.
Like, who's going to pick my cotton?
110%. And I had an argument with somebody on Facebook about that. They was like, oh, we got, even after slavery, because they used that with me, with the whole immigrants not going to do the work anymore. It's like, oh, well, we still, after slavery, we still got people to do it then. And I was like, and it was the slaves.
Yeah.
It was like
they stayed on the plantations.
They changed the rules a bit, but it was still the slaves, and they still got paid crap. So it's like,
Yeah,
it
was indentured servitude, and that's what you had plantation dollars and shit like that.
Yeah,
where they were getting paid in bullshit money, and they could only buy it's indentured servitude. So it's the same shit.
Yeah.
And the other part of it too is since they lost the war, their whole the shit they had in value, they didn't have cash. Remember, it was in slavery.
Yep, facts.
Their value with the shit. So
Yep.
it's like, I can't even pay you to work my fucking farm anymore. You're free.
Yep.
Get the fuck out of here. Well, I don't know where to go. I go where? I don't know how to read. I was like,
Yep. I can't do anything.
I live here. But it's legal for you to live here. Well, how about I work for you? I can't pay you. So yeah, that's why coming in my going to my 40s and living a life, in history and all that. It's like, yeah, what they say is racism and all that. It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah, everything always.
As soon as you have the neck on the tiger, as soon as you have your foot on the neck of the tiger, as soon as you let your foot go, shit's going to go bad. Period. And it's the same thing with with the immigration shit. Now it's being addressed. It's going to be ugly.
Yeah, of course. It's definitely going to be ugly.
It's been a cancer for this long. Look at chemo patients. It's not a pretty process.
I don't know.
Definitely ain't pretty. It's never pretty. That's the thing. Change is never pretty. People always want change to make sense and to be pretty. But if you actually understand about what happened with change, it's not going to be.
Right. That's just it. And it's always unfortunate. And I know, like, when you bring up the immigration conversation, it's like, oh, well, we need to get these documents out. I'm like, okay, that's cool. And it's like, why don't they do it the right way? When I always interject when people bring it up, I'm like, look, devil's advocate here. The immigration process in our country is terrible.
Yeah, facts.
They not only does it take years, or it can take years, there are some cases where a court will block somebody from getting their papers.
Yeah.
They'll be like, well, so you need to go to court out of state over here. Well, I live here. Well, yeah, but we can't process your shit here.
Making it
so
difficult.
You got to go over there. And then the rules are different over there.
Yeah.
You done everything here, and they're like, nah, you got to get the court hearing over there.
Start from the top.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Facts. Yeah.
And people get railroaded.
You got your ID?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get my ID. Ooh.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff.
You talk to my supervisor.
Yeah.
And then fucked up shit's happening where it's like, okay, we bring in a bunch of people Say we're building a huge condominium. It's going to be a big project. It's going to bring a bunch of money to the city. We bring all these immigrants in. They work on it. Blah 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 blah. Hey, we promise you we're going to get your papers. Then when the process is coming to where they have to do it, they've gotten all the information, and everything. They got all this work history. So now you have to go to court out of state. Oh wait, you can't afford to go out of state because we're not paying you shit.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're going to deport you. Now the work is done.
Yep, yeah, exactly. Now we don't even need you anymore, so it is what it is. Yeah,
We'll replace you with new people.
facts. Yeah, we'll just get some more illegals. We'll get rid of y'all, and so we can pay them the same price because we don't care. You know, we don't have to bond with them. Yeah.
We also don't want you guys to unionize, so yeah, gotta get rid of you.
Oh yeah, union thing is a real big thing, man.
That's getting brought up a lot more in conversations.
I can imagine because
about
the right is like really trying to destroy that.
About any union.
Yeah, I have the right is trying to destroy that. The right is literally trying to destroy it, and Trump always keeps saying like, "Oh, I'm for the unions," and he like most of his policies is destroying unions. It really is, and people aren't even paying no attention to that. It's crazy, man.
See, that's the shit he's talking about when he says, "You guys are still worried about the Epstein files." There's other shit on my mind. Right
but I think with the union thing, it really came out big when I don't know if y'all remember when he had that beautiful long conversation with Elon Musk on the phone, and everybody was talking about that because they clipped only the part where Trump was like, "Yeah, Elon, I love how you just fired everybody that went on strike, and that was so cool and stuff like that. And you don't let them union like they clipped that quick. They clipped that only that one part quick." And I was like, dude, there was more to it than that. But I mean, yeah, that's the juicy part of it, of course. But there was more to that than that. But yeah, he's not really for unions because the unions you can go on strikes and you can do that and stuff like that. And so was Elon Musk was against unions as well because of that. Yeah. He can push them to do more. He can push them to get paid less, stuff like that. You can control people more if you ain't got a union. A union, they got more say in what they do.
I mean, that's why they were trying to block it with all the Amazon unions that were popping up.
Facts.
And
they was firing them up. Yeah, wasn't they firing people?
Yeah, they got the one factory in like Alabama or Arkansas or something like that, and they're like police there, bro. They don't want them talking to each other while they're at work. They don't want no kind of union activity going on. They got security everywhere, watching people, cameras everywhere.
That's the Ewan McGregor movie.
Hey, I can see that.
You know talking about, right?
Nah.
Ewan McGregor. Let me see if I can Google that real quick.
I can see that.
There's Ewan McGregor and Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, they're trying to do that now, man.
Yeah, man. It's really that bad, man. It's like,
and a lot of these stories are such minor stories. You're literally only hearing them on socials and people sharing them. So you really got to be constantly deep into watching stuff to hear about all this kind of shit.
Yeah, of course, man. Well, that and the fact that there's so much stuff going on, like I said earlier, there's so much stuff. Like some of the stuff is just gonna go in between the cracks, and a lot of people ain't even gonna notice it and or see it.
And if you're not the type of person who listens to independent news media, you're not getting any of this. If you're just watching,
not at all,
regular news, you're not catching stuff.
It was The Island.
That's what the movie's talking about. The Island, eh? No.
Remember when they all had to work and shit? And
no.
The security guards, like, hey, you talking to 61992? No, I wasn't talking to 61992. I was over here working on my mission. All right, make sure you stay working.
You remember that?
No fraternizing between.
You remember that Timberlake movie, In Time?
Yeah.
That's how they
want same shit.
Be like that, bro.
Same shit. Hey, no fraternizing on the job.
It should be like that, man.
That sounds like basic training. Crazy.
I made the right choice not to join the military. I'm just,
I mean,
too much of a rebel, I guess.
Yeah, man. Actually, the funny thing is, I became more of a rebel after I got out than I was in, because if you're a rebel in the military, man, you will have a tough time. Like, for real, you will have a tough time. Unless you sit there, remember all the ARs and all the laws and rules stuff, you will have a tough time because they will come at you like all the time, man.
I'll tell you what, man. Speaking of that, the funniest thing, I had a homegirl. She is super pro America. This loving time in the military. She got kicked out she got med bullied. Okay. And I remember I would chill with her, man, and she would meet with anytime she met any of her military friends that she knew why she was saying, every time she'd be super positive about her military time. She's like, "What? Don't you miss it? Hell no, bitch."
Yeah, I got mixed feelings.
That shit is so funny, bro. I would laugh every time, and I knew this because my dad was in the military,
Yeah.
so I'm like, I don't know why you're so pro fucking what you was doing.
Yeah, see,
Like, you just got brainwashed.
nah, I don't even think it's like that.
I mean, some people like it.
I mean, yeah, some people like it, but like I feel like when it comes to that, there is like the good and the bad, and
absolutely.
when it comes to a lot of people, they would rather prefer to remember the good than the bad. You know what I'm saying? To make it easier to deal with all the bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I know like with my pops, it would be like, I had an easy job with logistics.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And he was like, I remember him telling me like when he first got the job, he was like, I could do this all day. I do this with a PT. That's it. The fuck? And I get paid for this? You know, growing up in New Orleans, all kind of bush kind of work you get out there and shit. Like, this is simple.
Right. Yeah.
And then of course, you can get government housing if you're married.
Mm-hmm.
You get extra money if you have kids.
See, that's the good I say with that. There's a lot of benefits that come with it.
Was there a war when your dad joined? Desert Storm happened, but he did not go to Desert Storm. He was in Desert Shield. And then he got out right before that Iraq ship popped off.
Okay. Oh yeah, he got lucky there because they was.
They was
like a little bit after that. They was doing the stop loss stuff. Man, like if right when we started going to Iraq, if you had less than 6 months to get out, they would make you deploy anyway and do a whole year.
Oh,
and then make you come back.
They was trying to get boss.
Yeah, they were doing that like crazy.
What ended up happening with him, the president had issued some kind of order right before that shit happened. And it was basically because they had to get all these people that were close to retirement out. It was just too many people. And it got ordered to the base. It came down, and then the base commander was telling everybody, like, hey, you need to clear this shit because we got to get all these people out. And so they were trying to, do bullshit and try to hold up. Yeah. And then dude came down and was like, hey, what the fuck did I just tell you?
Yep,
we have to get these people out.
Yep,
and so a bunch of people got let go right when my dad got out.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
But yeah, they were trying to
do that
stop loss shit.
I know some people that got stop loss. They was mad. The stop loss was like right before I joined because that was like when I was in high school.
Yep.
I was hearing people because my ex-wife, her cousin, got stop loss and she had to go over there. She was mad as hell. So that's why my ex-wife ended up living with me, my parents for a little bit, and we was like 16 or something. So I was like, yeah, that wasn't no joke, man. I felt bad.
Yeah, there's running people over with this shit. I got a homeboy I work with. This nigga had so many damn appointments, bro. When he finally got out, they instantly gave this nigga fucking PTSD on this shit.
Yeah, I bet. Hey.
Oh, you went over that many times? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I bet, man. And especially depending on what his job is, a lot of people be thinking like,
bullshit job, though.
Oh, well, I don't even though there's still some instances where it's like I've known some people with bullshit jobs that still be going out the wire doing stuff. They don't want to do it, but they get pushed in that position to do it though.
He said he was a communications guy. All he did was run wire over there.
Bro, okay. Well, I knew some calm people. I had some calm people in my company that literally left the wire. We was like, hey, we need a calm guy in case some shit goes left. So you're gonna have to ride.
No, that's my job.
And they be like, I guess, but yeah, you're gonna have to ride, man. You know what I'm saying? Because what I did a really dangerous job. That's why when I always ask people like, what you do, and they're like, oh, I'm just like, I respect you because you know what I'm saying. You signed up, you did what you had to do, but if you ain't have a combat in the West, then it's already like, you ain't do the stuff that I did because I was a combat engineer. I actually blew stuff up and got blown up. I was looking for bombs and IEDs and EFPs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that's EOD. See, we was there before EOD. And depending on like my first deployment, I ain't gonna lie, my people were so hardcore, it made me get like chill. And the fact that I wanted to kill myself actually helped out a lot. But my people were so hardcore, we would just walk out and like try to defuse shit ourselves or use the machines and defuse it and stuff. Like, man, EOD take too long. Defuse that shit, let's keep rolling. You know what I'm saying?
God,
Cause
like
like-
rings and Murtaugh, like
Because it's like
Imagine the
real shit,
mindset
it's like,
that take. Like, man, we wasting time, man. Stop that abuse shit.
because it's like, all right, the way the shit worked
what the
was
fuck these colors mean?
we driving. It take us like at least an hour or 2 hours to do a mission because we drive like maybe less than 5 miles an hour, and we're looking on both sides of the road looking for bombs and shit like that. We had one machine that had like a metal detector on it, so when it went over stuff,
Yep.
it'll beat and stuff. So you can spray it and we can dig it up and stuff, right? And so we'd have that one going first, and if it bings big, spray it. We come dig it up like, yeah, we see it. There's a wire or something. We got a vehicle that can, like, nah. We'd have people go out, like, unconnect the wires and stuff like that. And it's like, it was crazy. We was doing some, and like, at the time, I didn't even realize how crazy that shit was. Cause like, I was like, not just because I was in it. Like I said, the whole thing was I wanted to die so bad because of the stuff that was going back home. Because my wife was wilding. So I was like, you know what, I don't even care. So because of that, and my people being so like nonchalant about it, I was super nonchalant. I was like, let's go, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? So when I look back, I was like, I was ignorant as hell. But that ignorance sort of saved me from being so fearful of, or like so scared of what was going on, man.
Yeah.
Tenfold.
You weren't even there.
Yeah, for real, for real. I was like, I was on some 110%. Fuck it, like let's do it. I don't care. Hey, we're gonna do this. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go. I'm not scared.
Bro.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Wildness, man. Wildness.
Well, we are.
We had
11:09. We were probably up like an hour. It was like 40 minutes.
Yeah, I can't check
Yeah,
the
it
time.
looked like 50 something if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I can't check the time here. You'd have to go on the actual broadcast. But
Yeah, it looked like 56, 58.
okay, it's a good part. We can kind of wind it down.
All right, bet. I'm gonna go ahead and give me a little nightcap then. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. Shut them down. Give me a little bit. A little something, man.
In summary, we don't know where the hell them Epstein files is at in the client list. And probably won't know in my lifetime.
No, ain't
So I'm going to task my children with this.
They ain't gonna find out either.
Get to the bottom of this. Man. All my children, get to the bottom of this mystery.
Honestly, you know what it's going to take? It's literally going to take some shit, some outside fucking stuff, hack some shit and release it.
I was just about to say that. What's his name? Eric Snowden? It's going to take some stuff like that. Real talk.
Honestly, though,
that's what it's going to take.
If this Israel-Iran thing goes any further, and they keep having this fight with each other, and the U.S. keeps backing Israel as we've been doing, I wouldn't be surprised if there's another hack from Iran, like what happened not too long ago, and it's going to be something important that gets released.
I can see that.
That might happen. I can see that happen because they already proved that they can hack us once.
Yeah, I can see that.
They already did it. So now it's kind of like, okay, I'll keep playing.
Yeah. We just gotta hurry up and wait, though. That's what it is. Hurry up and wait.
Yeah.
In that regard, in the words of Megatron, who's one of my all-time favorite villains, something like 3 of them, maybe 4. But what he did say was that if a Predacon is willing to make a peace deal, he's only doing it to make sure he has enough time to recharge his ammunition.
I mean, if they're hardcore like that, it makes sense.
Hard war, man.
Hey, facts.
So I'm Comic Dez. Again, we have Retro Gaming Dojo over there. Make sure y'all check out his channel. There are links on my page.
I appreciate it.
He's got a lot more content than I do right
now. Leave a comment, not content. Leave a comment.
Yeah, leave some content too.
I mean, you can leave some, you know what I'm saying? I think he, you know what I'm saying? I can send him some pictures and stuff. Appreciate that too. You know what I'm saying? For the females, you know what I'm saying? Not no dudes, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he appreciates that.
I mean, I won't.
You won't knock it? You won't knock it? Like, you'll be nice?
I understand, but, you know, like, hey, bro, if that's what you do, it is what it is. I'm not gonna like personally appreciate it, but I appreciate the sentiment.
Especially exactly. See, that counts.
Yeah. You know.
So many people don't.
You know, I appreciate this nigga sending this.
Yeah,
shit.
you know what?
The little
thing.
I didn't want to see it though.
That's crazy. We talked about Bo DeMaio last time he was over here.
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't know who that is at all.
So,
Okay, you got to extend this a second.
So you remember? Do you watch X-Men '97?
Yeah. Well, I've only seen like the first season, the first couple shows.
So he was the head writer / director for X-Men '97.
Okay, gotcha.
He's also homosexual. Has nothing to do with anything. He just happens to be homosexual.
Okay.
All right. So he and black. That's he is.
Mobile color.
You know what? He might not be black. He might be part of
He's a POC. He's
he
a
might
person
be
of
part of
color.
that.
Okay, that's a good way to say it. Person of color, since you know person of color.
For sure.
So he got let go from Disney, and it was like all controversy and all this other shit. But it's like, say, bro, you got let go because you were sending pictures to your staff of you topless and this dude's like super in shape to your staff to motivate them to write for the show. Like, so this wasn't to somebody just like on the staff he was hitting on. No, the whole writing staff, whole creative staff for the show.
Okay.
And it's like you were sending inappropriate pictures.
I mean, the show was sort of fire, so maybe it was working.
But people started complaining to the point, and then he was sending that picture too out to the fucking staff, bro. That's fan art, by the way, because it's very popular in the gay community. That's fan art.
So to set the scene, we might have to write this sketch. You at your work, you get to work Monday morning. Hey, what's up, Brian? How's your weekend? You looking great? I mean, wife, the kids. I'm locking it to work. Check my emails. Hey, Brian, did you check your email this morning? Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna go in there for the rest of the day. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a personal day myself. Because I'm gonna clock out.
No, why shit. And then the nigga like at first he's tweeting about the show as the episode's going on because he isn't talking about he got fired.
There's something they told him explicitly not to do.
And then after about halfway through the season, Disney representatives stepped in and was like, "Hey man,
hey, chill out, yeah.
You got a fucking NDA. Stop.
Yeah,
I can't narrate the show as it's happening. Like
you can't talk about the creative process." And so that's when he got mad, and it was like he started talking about all this fuck shit they were doing, and then
Disney won't give my creative freedom.
finally one of their representatives was like, "Bro, you got fired for this."
Yep.
And then there was a whole thing, and he just didn't really have a defense for that.
How you gonna have a defense of that?
His
Like,
defense was his creative freedom. It's my creative expression. I wanted to inspire my team because they were doing such a great job and we were doing something monumental. So I wanted to make sure that they knew that we were like superheroes, just like I was Cyclops in that fan art picture that was inappropriate.
Like I said, no real excuse at all. It's a bullshit thing.
Yeah, that's wild, man. That's crazy work right there.
I wasn't inspired.
That's crazy work.
And then
I called HR on you.
Then he was slandering fucking season 2 before it dropped. And then for the last however year or so, anytime they drop a new project, this nigga fucking trying to say that I could have did a better job there. Well, I worked on this and we did that. I'm like, man, because he worked on some other stuff for Marvel too. Yeah. So it's just like, bro, let it go, man.
Yeah. I try not to go hard on Bo DeMaio, but every time it's just a funny situation. I don't know anything about the guy, nothing personal, Bo. Just the situation is funny as fuck. And I would laugh at myself if I got caught in the same situation. Matter of fact, I did get caught in a similar situation inadvertently.
Yeah, you kind of did, bro.
I did, yeah.
That was not cool.
You gotta laugh that shit off, bro.
over the IT. What the fuck?
That's what I said. I said, hey, that shit look familiar.
Cold bar was an awkward conversation with the homies after. Say, dog,
bro,
it's been a long time we ain't talking about you, nigga. Hey, by the way, bro. Hey, man, did you get that message from Dez last week? I did.
Man, that night was crazy.
I wasn't on the snap, so I don't know what happened.
I think Leonard was the funniest, bro. Leonard, hey, say he had never. Hey, what's up, bro? I was like, man, I'm just chilling, smoking. He's like, you good? I was like, yeah, I'm chilling. What's up? So I'm just checking up on you. was like, man, how you been? He's like, man, I'm chilling, bro.
trying to broach the subject. Talk around this shit.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all of a sudden he switched real quick. They say, bro, what's up with this shit on the Snapchat, bro? It's like, hey, man, the chick. I think we did. No, I haven't did that. Oh, I might have a Descapades episode for y'all. I'm about to go back and review. Yeah, the chick got mad and found a way to get my information from my phone and exposed some of my videos out there to everybody on Snapchat. I was getting calls from everybody.
Not just on Snap. Because I wasn't on Snap anymore.
Oh,
I got it on IG.
And on IG, yeah.
Ooh.
Flooded all those niggas' socials, bro.
Wow.
And not just DMs. Also on his damn story.
Oh, yeah. No,
Made it public.
yeah, on my story, and was hopping in people's DMs.
Wow.
Propositioning people in a homosexual manner. She accessed my tag page and converted the whole page into this undercover homosexual page. So guys were hitting my shit up like, hey, what's up?
I mean,
so I know where women are coming from. These niggas is horrible, bro. Horrible. I'm like, hey, bro, look, my lady's fucking up. She tripping. She got my shit. This ain't real. Like, none of that's even happening this way. Shit, I ain't worried about none of that. What's up with you, though?
Nigga, I just told you.
This right here. This right here is what the women be talking about.
You understood?
No, I understood everything. It's like a light just dawned off. I said, yes, women. When I be seem like I'm coming at y'all, it's not that I don't know. I understand.
And like, the epiphany was like, damn, niggas really ain't shit.
Yeah. Oh, that's why I agree with it. At all, bro. I said, this is fucking ridiculous. Let me go ahead and cancel this account. Never again.
Delete.
Yeah. So long story short with that, 2 chicks ended up coming to my house that night. Off of that, the expose.
Oh.
And I couldn't even do it. It wasn't even the right way. That wouldn't even me. Apparently, she was talking to one of them. No, she was talking to both of them that night.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, who has this time? Who has this time to be talking to 2 women in an effort to help me out? And ultimately is what it was going to boil down to.
I mean, hey.
Yeah, I
Sound like she got game.
Damn, that's all.
This nigga look at the DMs.
Hey, that's smooth. Like, I'm about to use that one. Hold on. Let me screenshot it.
One of them showed me, I was like, damn. I was like, that don't even sound like me.
I didn't
I was
say
like,
any of that.
yeah, and I'm showing her my phone. I'm like, yeah, I'm seeing nothing. She was like, oh, that's crazy. She's like, that's a crazy one. I was like, you telling me?
Yeah.
You popped up over here off of the conversation we had, and I wasn't even involved in the conversation.
Wow.
Man, another crazy shit. So I'm at Whataburger one night. I'm going to Whataburger, give me some to eat. My phone rang. Hello? So I heard you on the phone with some girlfriend who was like, what are you talking about? I'm at fucking Whataburger. What is wrong with you? Like, can I get something to eat in peace? Click. Call back. Got your little girlfriend on the other end. I'm like, what little girlfriend? Hello? This bitch really got another chick on 3-way. She said, I don't even like these games. Y'all playing games. Why is she calling my phone? I'm like, look, bro. I'm at Whataburger. I don't know what's going on.
On 3-way?
On 3-way.
I remember doing that in middle school, homie. In middle school, we used to do stuff like that. Hold on. I'm gonna call him. Don't say nothing. Shh. Be quiet. That was like middle school.
For some chick I wasn't even messing with.
Yo, that's
like I was surprised she even called the chick. I'm like, why didn't you talk? Why would she call you? You should just pick a random people to call on my phone right now. This is crazy. I said, look, I don't know what y'all got going on. I'm hungry and I'm tired. I'm going to sleep. Y'all figure this shit out. I just hung the phone. I said, this is ridiculous. I said, oh my God.
I'm sorry.
I went home to sleep.
Yeah, that's wild.
But yeah, craziness. Thanks everybody for tuning in, hanging out with us. Appreciate y'all. A lot of wild shit going on in our media and our government right now.
A lot more wild
If
shit.
you would have told me this shit 10 years ago, I would have been like, this is not a thing. You're no.
Yeah, if you told me this 10 years ago, I wouldn't even believe you because I wouldn't even care.
I wouldn't have believed you. And then, yeah, I probably wouldn't have given a fuck.
But yeah, now I see it's only going to get worse. But in my personal opinion, let the dumbness, let the craziness, let the coolness, let all of it come. Because the more messed up it gets, the more crazier it gets, the more hopefully we can see change. That's my main goal. I'm hoping that all of this ends up and makes people think like, okay, we need to change something because this ain't working. That's what I want,
and that's where my vision is.
I think we're seeing a little bit of that on both sides of the argument.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to see people.
I'm
starting to see people on the right that are like, hey, this shit is fucking us all up. And I'm seeing people on the left saying, yo, y'all really aren't doing anything over here. We need to find a different way. Mm-hmm. So I'm liking what I'm saying.
There's a sense of community starting to rise
yes,
up.
I'm
hoping. Slowly but surely.
Yes. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping people kind of wake the fuck up.
It's going to.
What do you think about, real quick before we stop? I got to get this off.
Let's go.
What do you guys think about this whole Elon America Party thing? If he seriously puts money behind it, and there's other people that are saying they're going to put money behind it, billionaires and stuff, do you think an independent party will be formed?
I need to know principles first.
I agree with that. I'm just saying, do you think the party will be formed?
I can understand that. My thing is, I think it would be amazing. But the thing about it is, coming from Germany and how the EU works, the EU has at least 50 parties.
Yes.
And at first I thought that was amazing, that people can vote for whoever they want to vote for. They all go for this policy. They have this, they have that. But it doesn't really work in the EU, man.
Oh yeah,
it doesn't work.
Parliamentary politics.
It doesn't work, man. I thought it would be better than here, but it's just as bad because what it ends up being is they can't work together.
Paralysis by analysis.
So yeah, or what's it? The too many choices.
Paralysis by analysis.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. But
to be analyzing,
to have a third party would be nice. I agree with that. But at the same time, if we have a third party, in my personal opinion, it needs to be a party that's in between the two that we have now.
True.
That would make the most sense to me and would make it to where it makes sense. Because if you have a party that's just another right party or that's just another left party, then that don't make no sense to me.
What it's going to boil down to is, do you want more government or less government in your everyday life?
To me, it depends. I think it depends on what we're talking about. Because this whole free market, the invisible hand shit ain't really working out. Because the corporations and all the big money people are buying up all the houses and stuff like that, and people can't get houses, and the prices for houses are too high. People can't even get them even if they wanted to. So this is something that needs to be fixed, something that needs to be changed.
Free market isn't free.
So what you're looking at is more like a moderate.
Yeah, in between. Yeah.
Here's the thing. Here's a big thing, for me personally. If we could get a third party, like you said, they weren't a representation of either side, and were something. It doesn't even have to be centrist. It just has to be
something different than the other two. Yeah.
I personally would want that to happen, especially if it could get real traction and we can really get someone in office, just to prove to the American people it can be done. Because the argument has always been, well, an independent or a different party that's not Democrat or Republican
never would
can't
make
get
it
in office.
Facts.
And if we can change that perception for people, we can finally break people out of this concept of just voting
left and
one
right.
side.
Yeah,
I especially want us to do that in the Black community because this whole loyalty to the Democratic Party is fucking us up. And I literally heard that rhetoric, especially from the civil rights generation. Well, you got to vote Democrat, nigga. Why?
No, I don't. You got to vote either or. Vote what you.
Before my dad, ended up having these bad health issues. That was one of the kind of last real conversations we had. about that, and how I just
There's no solid foundational answer they can give.
I'm like, pops, no, like
Absolutely
I don't
zero.
believe that.
I've never heard a solid foundation as to why
I can
we
see.
should continue to vote for them.
I can
The
see
argument is
understand
always slavery, civil rights movement should have happened when he was born. Like, nigga, you were a kid when all this shit happened.
Phallic arguments. They bring up slavery, not realizing. Well, they would bring up slavery, but they also admit the fact that it was the Republican Party.
Yeah,
Historically.
Republican Party, yeah, is the one that freed them. Actually, that's
Now,
true.
as to which party that is today,
They actually
got to track it.
Historically, it's a
historically, they would say they switched. That's what a lot of people say. They would say the Democratic back in the day was the super racist party and blah blah blah, and Republicans were the ones that was like trying to let the slavery go. But then within like,
which wasn't really the Democrats or the Republicans per se, they were.
Yeah, they're saying like when I think it was the Industrial Revolution came across, they kind of sort of switched. That's what a lot of people say. How true that is, I've never dug into it, but that's what people say. And they said based on their policies, because then the right wing started voting all this hate black people and racial stuff, and the Democrats started voting for all the black people, all stuff. But it's like, if you really go down that road, go down that road. I haven't really went down that road, but I would just say, just do your homework before you go for vote for anybody, or just know what you're talking about, because there's too many people that will just regurgitate just some random stuff that they heard from somebody else or something they heard on TV, and they won't know nothing about nothing. Look something up, man.
And that's why me and him, when we talked about, like when Kamala ran, we kept pushing the whole idea, we need policy. That's all. I don't care about none of this other shit.
Yeah, for like 3 months. We were excited when we finally got it. They're like, Kamala policy. Me and you didn't even like, no, we reviewed it. I remember we reviewed it, then we actually sat down.
I was putting stuff in the chat because like you kept asking for it, and Chris couldn't find anything. And then I was finding some stuff that she did as the VP, and then I was finding stuff that she was running on. But it was so little that she ran on. There was a bunch of stuff she did as VP.
Yeah.
But it was just like it was nothing you heard about.
None of that shit. A lot of inconsequential stuff.
And then the stuff she was running on, I mean, some of it was good ideas, but then like, yeah, there were arguments, you poke holes in some of the shit. So it was just like, that's all we wanted, and that's how more people should be voting. I don't care if someone is charismatic, I don't care if they're a good speaker, I don't care if they're funny. What the fuck is the policies?
What boiled down to it, me and Hudson, we had our talk about it was, regardless of how we leaned on either side of the policies, we wanted elaboration on what was the plan to implement these policies, which we never got.
Of course, you'll never get that though. That's politics 101 though. Because if they was to explain to you how they're going to do this, then that would mess up why people vote for them.
But that's how the game used to be played.
That's how the game is still played. It's still played to this day.
No, that's how it was like Bill Clinton when he was running. I remember he would told you, I want to do this. I want to put Medicaid in place. I want to do this. I want to make sure we do this with the taxes. I want to make sure we do this with NASA. We'll do this. What I plan to do. We'll do. And I want to make sure we put our soldiers.
Yeah, but that changed. The game always changes.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying.
It changes, and people realize like, yo, I don't have to explain why I do what I do. I'm just gonna explain to them. I'm just gonna tell them I want to do this.
That makes sense.
You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
They done this with schools here. They took books out of schools. They took cursive out of schools.
And they don't talk about any of that stuff. It's like they want to dismantle the whole education. You know what I'm saying? And it's like when you look at it from one perspective, it's like, okay, cool. A lot of money does go there. Maybe you could use it for something else. But then if you look at the bigger picture, it's like, okay, cool. If you do it like that and you change where every state has their own super whatever curriculum, then that means if you go from this state to that state, they don't know the same stuff and you don't know what they know. And then like if you're in the 6th grade here, you might be in 3rd grade here. And it's like, how is that going to work?
Well, at the grade school level, if you're in public school, that is already what's been going on. Because they get their money from the state government more so than the federal government.
Yeah.
Now then you get to your federally funded schools, your federally funded programs, and then your universities. That's when that starts to kick in. The university is accepting that federal fund money, which is what Trump is getting.
Yeah, with the Harvard and
I want y'all to teach this shit. Y'all don't get none of this money unless you teach the shit the way it goes, approved by the federal government, which is a form of, I guess it's a form of socialist dictatorship a little bit right there. You know, but that's built into the fucking, the fabric of the organization of our government. So I mean,
and to get certified and all that other stuff, you gotta have a certain
it's just like with the SNAP benefits. I was kind of breaking that down over Facebook the other day. A lot of people were like, the federal comes from the federal government. Like, yeah, some of it is funded through our federal government or funded by our federal government through the state. But once the state gets it, now the state puts their restrictions on top of the federal restrictions as to how they're going to
appropriate funds.
Mm-hmm. And she was like, "Oh, okay, that makes sense." She's like, "How do they assess how much people are getting?" I was like, "Well, they look at GDP for the state, they look at GDP for the area, how much wages are in the area, they look at all those factors, how much you're bringing in, and they're not looking at luxury shit like fucking they don't look at clothes, they don't look at fucking
They also look at who's adults that live in the house.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's always the thing.
Like, hold on,
the more adults you have in the house, exactly. Yeah, true. I know that for a fact.
I know somebody right now that might end up having a hard time because of that, because there's 3 adults in the house.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey,
Texas is a state.
I mean,
you're gonna have to find a way to finagle that.
You don't work, you don't eat, you don't grind, you don't shine.
The easy way to finagle that is just don't put them in the residency of the house.
Yeah. The problem is the lease.
Oh, they're on the lease?
And that's the issue.
Okay,
because some of these leasing places make you put everybody who lives there on the lease.
Yeah, for their insurance purposes. Yeah, the whole game, man. The whole game's. Yeah. Okay. And I understand it because so many people took advantage of it. And that's where people are like, well, we should be able to do this. We're like, no, there should be rules and regulations and standards for shit. And since we go and break that shit for so long, when the correction comes, it seems like it's a fucking problem. This is the correction.
Yeah. And I got mixed feelings about that. But I think the biggest problem with a lot of people is people that are in the know, they're getting mad at the fact that, yes, there have been people breaking it, but there's also other people that's not breaking it and that's going to get fucked by these same new rules, but are sitting there watching people with companies and corporations get all these tax breaks and all this extra money and all this extra stuff for what? Yeah. Because again, like I talked to you about it, it's trickle down economics that Trump is trying to do. He did that his first presidency. It doesn't work. Reagan did it. It doesn't work. He's gonna do it again. It doesn't work. Like they see that and they're like, okay, so you're willing to take the taxpayers' money and give it to these corporations and companies and billionaires so they can try to bring more in and create more jobs and do more stuff, maybe pay their workers more, but then most of the time they don't do that.
Yeah, I will say there's a little misconstruing there. So they don't take the tax dollars from us to give to the corporations. They just relieve the tax load on the corporations. So that way they're not putting out that more. What we do is we go to Walmart, Target, and we give them our fucking money. Okay, and they're all pyramid schemes.
Yeah, I get what
that's capitalism.
Okay,
capitalism is probably the ultimate pyramid scheme. Like you're not going to get away from a pyramid scheme in capitalism. There's always going to be somebody at the top or an organization or whatnot at the top, in which the funds unfortunately trickle down to everybody. And like I was saying with the big beautiful bill that got passed, I think it's H1B1 or something like that.
Yeah, I think it is.
And people are mad about it. I'm like, we could be upset about it, or we can learn these new rules of the game because the board is set. It's just like playing Monopoly or chess or checkers. Are you gonna be mad about the rules of the game, or are you gonna learn how this game is played so you can win?
Honestly, looking at it from that direction, it does make a lot of sense, but I'm still not a big fan of the big beautiful.
Oh yeah,
not at all. But I mean, it is what it is.
There's a lot of people who are going to be incapable of playing that game.
Yeah, that is a big valid point to me.
And again, that's when we talked about, like when we touched on it. That could be the spark that right there. That elevates us more to that communal
Mm,
living, not
I
necessarily
don't think
socialist,
so.
but communal. Yeah, and I definitely think so.
I don't think so either.
I honestly think we're going to need something more to have to
Yeah.
tip that.
I would love for the American people to come together and actually be like, you know what? Let's do for ourselves. Let's do for the community. But I don't see it. I don't see it happening.
And then you hear it in their mouths.
we're
Who's
too-
going to pick our food for us?
We're too divided as a country. We're too divided as a country. If it's not racism or classism, left or right, male, female,
Tribalism.
like
We constantly look for differences in order to
Yes.
uplift ourselves beyond what we
and
perceive ourselves to be.
facts. And then with the internet, it enhances that so much because just think about it. Like 20 years ago, before the internet was booming and stuff like that, if you was, I don't know, radical left or radical right, you had to go out and try to find a friend or somebody that was that.
Hell yeah.
If not, you had to just keep your mouth shut and stay with these same circle of people that was normal or whatever it
You
was.
had echo chambers. You had,
Now that's what I'm saying. The echo chambers are so big and so deep because they're online.
all you had were blogs
Yeah, okay, blogs was a big thing back then. Yeah.
or internet chat rooms,
Yeah.
instant messenger,
Oh,
Yahoo,
the chat room.
shit like that.
Yeah.
And it literally, or like,
Discourse.
no, you didn't have that back then. You didn't have this kind of thing. They had also, it was kind of like blogs, but it was like alternative type of websites you could log into that were literally just like, it's like
The beginnings of Reddit.
like it was
Yeah,
IRC chats.
Okay.
So you had stuff like that, and so you just knew of a community that had an IRC chat. You might have heard about it at a community college or at the university or something. Oh, we got an IRC chat for this, and they talk about all this stuff. Everything was like super deep. You had to be fucking just stupid deep in the fucking internet space to know about this kind of shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, it wasn't.
It was decent.
Then like you said, social media, MySpace, YouTube, comment sections, Facebook, all this other stuff. This stuff blows up.
Yeah.
And now everybody can just publicize all this shit.
The friend is exposed.
And you don't even have to have like friends in your own city, your own hometown. You can be online all day, talk to whoever we want to talk to with your friends. Because why? You got a mobile phone. Even if you're at work, you just check your messages. Haha, LOL. I hate these black people too, and blah blah blah. It does. You can get away with all of this stuff, and nobody even bats an eye, and nobody knows who you are. Because online, you can do all this stuff anonymous.
And the funny thing is about that. One of the guys I listen to podcast I listen to, he's talking about that, and just specifically targeting the black community. He's like, you guys will support these movements and stuff like that, but you don't have a real community. You can't meet these people in real life. So when something does actually happen to you for real life, these people are like, well, hey man, sorry for you.
Yeah.
That's
Keep
it.
your head up. Yeah. Yeah. Facts.
Comments.
It's not like having a real friend.
Yeah.
Real community. Yeah. Facts.
I was just realizing when y'all talk about echo chamber, it was like, I'm pretty sure, like, because you're on the group. Anybody who goes into the group page and looks at the comments we've had all each other, you can clearly see I do not live in an echo chamber.
You say a lot of different stuff.
You could probably say I purposely go towards the opposite of my thoughts to probe. Really, it's not even to piss nobody off. It's really just to probe. I generally probe. Sometimes. But I have a real eggy probing. It comes off as aggressive, aggy. I will say that. I realize that's a reflection. Like you've helped me see that.
There was a couple times that we got into it, yeah. But I mean, I can admit I came at him too. So I mean, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect.
And it's good. It's good to have people that will challenge you because a lot of the time,
110%.
And the echo chamber isn't just online. It can be
in your friend group. Yeah, in your friend group.
You need people that are gonna sit there and tell you, "Hey man, that's bullshit."
Yeah. It's even more prevalent if you don't have somebody in your friend group around you in person that don't check you. Because no offense to females, I know y'all might get mad at me. A lot of y'all let y'all girls slide with bullshit. For real. Y'all need to check each other. Y'all are some of the worst groups, in my personal opinion, that don't check each other. Y'all will go out and do some scandalous stuff, and you're like, "Oh, girl, that's what's up." Don't. I know dudes do it too. Don't get me wrong.
I was just about to that.
Dudes do it too. Don't get me wrong. They will tell their homeboy, "Yeah, I'll do that." Dudes do it too.
People is
But
wild.
I feel like
I've had to do that with the homies.
Yeah.
Niggas will say something like, "Hey, bro, that's kind of fucked up, though, man."
yeah.
Oh man, that's
But-
kind of fucked up, though.
But
Man.
see, that's my point. I feel like
You need that though.
dudes can be more open about their stuff and check their homeboys. I have never seen, in my perspective, I'm not saying ever, but hardly ever in my life where I see a homegirl female check another girl and like, nah, I don't do that. I don't really see it that often.
I'll tell you about it though.
I personally dealt with that.
Yeah.
With stuff with women, and like literally to the point of you hear about it from the female, and
Yeah.
another woman saying some wild shit, and then it's like, so are you gonna check on that? Because that's wrong.
Yeah.
That's her life.
And then
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
and
Like, that's not my business. Or like,
the
yeah.
crazy part is then when the checking does happen, because there's the whole accountability problem in that community. Not trying to throw shade, but it's
I
a
mean,
problem.
that's facts. That's part of it.
You know,
110%.
when the friend does finally get checked, it's like some excuse or some bullshit.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. Then the
you know,
checking
or
doesn't
fight.
even get checked. So then it's like, oh, okay, my bad, I tried, but you know what I'm saying? Maybe you're right. And they let it go.
And she thinks she better than me. She always trying to judge me. She thinks no.
Yeah, the gaslighting happens. Then the checking is gone. Yeah.
She forget about that time I loaned her $50 for her phone bill. I worked call centers.
Yeah. You probably I already. My brother told me about working at call centers. Yeah, there's some wild stuff going on over there.
Working in call centers
Oh,
as a biological sponge. I heard a lot of talks.
Yeah, I can
Some
imagine.
shady shit. Which is why marriage was such a very anxious. I'm still the fuck is that? Kind of itchy still. I'm almost over that. The word still makes me itch a little bit.
Yeah, man, the legal ramifications of the word.
Oh
person.
yeah, that's I agree with that.
I've said it after I got my divorce. When I get married, I'll live with the chick.
Man,
Hey, we can call back habitate.
We're gonna have to have that episode before you go.
yeah.
I do want to do a divorce episode, but you
Bruh,
got married again.
My person's trying to marry me now, and I'm like, I don't know about all that. I told her, you know what I'm saying, since she's German, you know, so I told her, like, you know what? Because I'm gonna come retire in Texas. Before we come retire, I'll marry you there. So that way you have your visa, you can come over here freely and stuff like that, because it'll be a whole house. Then I was like, you know what? When we turn like 65, 70, whatever, I'll marry you. We cool. We good then. So I ain't minded, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a lucky dude, you know what I'm saying? Because I have an open relationship. So I actually have some wiggle room and some freedom still. So it's a little bit different for me.
Right. And then also you have someone who's not from here, so their mentality is different.
Oh yeah, that's definitely about, man. I'm telling you, the mindset from European chicks. But the crazy thing about that is there's so many European chicks that mess with Americans and soldiers that they actually have the mindset of American females as well. Though.
Yeah,
like it's really like you can see it to the T. And you can normally pick out the ones that have that mindset, like for real. And it's mainly the ones that mess with soldiers because they mess with them so long and they watch so many movies and they think they know what's going on in America that they really just gravitate towards that. And it's crazy. And it's like, dude, these dudes would like you 10 times better if you was just within your culture and within your realm of what you would know.
right. We do like foreigners in America. Any foreigner out there who doesn't know, we like foreign accents, except for the harsh ones.
I mean, German's one, huh?
There's some women who can speak German pretty
I mean, I've only came across like maybe two.
You speak German?
German is a
I've
hard
never heard
language.
German spoken like that. Oh my god.
Yeah, there's no like even like hearing sexual stuff in German. It's not sexy, man. Like thickness. Oh yeah, deeper. Like it's not
You
sexy.
know what?
It's not sexy. There's nothing sexy. There's nothing
verbs.
sexy about me.
Stick to verbs.
There's nothing. I don't know. I'm like, nah. You just. about this.
Shit, I guess we should actually wrap it up now.
Now I got a question.
What's that? What's the question?
Sexiest accent to y'all?
Spanish, 110%.
No, it's a stereotype, but yeah, bro.
I don't know. It's Spanish, bro.
It just rolls off the tongue really well.
Just the way they, especially if they try to speak. Oh my god.
It's
Oh
the way
my,
it's spoken.
bro. What do you think?
Honestly, I'm thinking along the lines of
Now,
Japanese
now, if you ask me
and
accents,
Nigerian, not the language, but the accent.
Like accents in English?
Yeah.
accents in English, I love the UK, like the posh UK.
Okay, yeah, that actually is like I can't lie, in
That's
English,
fine.
I'm talking about Japanese,
but-
Japanese spoken, like
Like
sweet, soft Japanese. And
I don't think I've ever really heard like
I have.
come from movies. Yeah, we come from.
But like-
I really heard like
but
a
like
Japanese
fucking
speaker.
Cockney UK, I don't hear that shit. That rough fucking.
Oh, yeah.
I don't hear
Yeah,
that shit. Because when chicks talk like that, bro, I'd be like, bitch, square up, bro. That's what it sounds like. Bitch, you gonna fight me? I like rough ass sounding shit, man.
Sorry, I don't smoke cigarettes. I didn't ask you if you smoke a cigarette, eh? I don't smoke cigarettes.
Sounds
Yeah, super Australian. Hey, I read an article. They said Australia is the best place to have a threesome. It's the easiest place.
There's too many poisonous animals, though.
Yeah.
Everyone on the planet.
It's too dangerous. It's too dangerous over there.
This is cool down there, though, bro.
I heard it's pretty
Yeah.
chill.
What?
I heard it's pretty chill over there. But
Maybe I'm thinking of New Zealand.
no, it really is. Australia do have the most problems.
No, he said he pretty chill for us down there. I'm like, no, you're different.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
I
know,
know
there's-
about
I'm
that.
not thinking about New Zealand, too.
There is
Yeah.
some bad racism.
I mean, even
I'm
in
just saying,
Germany, there's some
there's
places
really
where
good. I got a friend from Australia. There's some really chill people out there. But is there fucking racism in Australia? Oh,
I mean,
Racism
there's racism everywhere. That's why we try to tell people. People are like, oh, there's no racism. Like, there's racism everywhere.
Yes.
I was like, but there's different. I would tell people there's different types of racism and different people.
Levels.
Like, because in Germany, it's not black people, it's the Turkish people. They dislike the Turkish people, the Turkish Muslim people so much.
Could you imagine that, though?
Oh,
Walking by like me and
man.
Hey, man. You see us walking by? Yeah, we're not worried about you niggas. Those Turks over there.
Bro, I'm
Hey, you just call me a nigga. Yeah, what of it? We're not
bad,
worried about you,
bad.
nigger.
It's that
I wouldn't even know how to feel about that. Like,
bad. Actually,
that was the most, like, you just call me a nigger.
That's-
The hard ER.
Yes, they'd be like, matter of fact, you can talk to my daughter. Here you go. Now we're gonna handle this.
yeah, bro.
Hard ER, your daughter?
Yeah, it's different out there, man.
Hey, I'm robbing a store. Yeah.
It is the exact same thing. How Trump is talking about how the immigrants is living off over here.
Yeah, they're saying
It's the same thing about the Turkish and Muslim people
Yeah.
that live in Europe.
Yeah.
The same thing. Because
They have a court case like every other week.
Germany is a socialist country. They pay for everybody. They got social nets. They got everything.
So,
So
of
like,
course,
even if if you're a refugee and you get to Germany, you're golden almost.
so the citizens really do get upset about that.
Trying to be like America.
Yes, and see, they just had elections. They had to have re-elections, and the most racist party, which is like not Trump, like farther than Trump. Like this is really like ancestors of like Hitler and stuff.
If y'all
Supposedly,
think Trump is bad.
yeah. These are supposed to be like ancestors and stuff of like Hitler and stuff, supposedly, and they're supposed to be like super racist. They're on some female shouldn't work, they should stay in the kitchen type stuff. Like they like hardcore about it, right? And people are getting so fed up because the social net can't pay for everybody no more, and all their money going to all these people, and these people make as much money as they do. Like the way it works, the social system work over there is
That's better than here in America where we'll get they invest.
the way it works is like even normal Germans,
Why
the
they trying to
lazy
get here?
Germans.
Why are they trying to get here?
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, hey, it's even German. What they do is they'll pay your rent, they'll pay electricity, they'll pay your gas, they'll pay all your bills, and they will give you like 500 euros to do whatever you want to do with because you're supposed to live.
How much is that in American dollars?
500 euros, that's like maybe 800.
Not bad.
You know what I'm saying? So all your bills are paid, so you can run your water. Yeah, you can run your
$800 a month, no bills, just
Yeah.
800. Ooh.
Yeah. Like you can
How do you
run,
become a
and on top of that,
ChatGPT?
and on top of that, you get health care, free health care. So you go to the doctor whenever you want to.
Now, nigga, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Now imagine. Okay, so we don't roll back the clock a little bit. Imagine if we were still at that house in Heights. All our bills were paid. We weren't struggling like we were, and we all were getting $800.
Bro, game over. That's what I'm looking right now. How do I become a German refugee? Y'all think I'm bullshit. I'm on ChatGPT.
Yeah,
How do I become a German
so many
refugee?
Germans get mad because it's like the Germans that work that have to pay all their bills and stuff like that. They don't end up with like because of inflation and all that stuff. Because Germany is really expensive. Their tax really hard.
Yeah.
Some of them don't even end up with like 500 euros a month, and they work. So it's like, yo, so they make more money than me not doing anything.
Yeah.
And they get to run as much water as they want to, blast the heat, do whatever they want to, basically.
I appreciate
and
you
it was
talking
like,
about me like this.
they were
I'm
like,
right here.
Like, what are we doing?
I'm saying, no, look, according to the news, say right here, a refugee, and according to Germany, well-founded fear of persecution due to race. Apparently, I'm supposed to be sprayed at Donald Trump and the administration he got, and unwilling to return to the home country because of this fear. So I'm supposed to be afraid, and they're supposed to be kicking all of us black people out of America, right? I mean, I don't know what Germany thinks of this, but apparently I meet the qualifications. Because I don't want to piss you off if I move to Germany as a refugee.
They would
piss you every day.
I don't pay German taxes.
Hey, you want to eat, bro?
I don't pay German taxes. So, I got it. But honestly, I get it. And this racist party is the only party that has the balls to talk about this. That's the big thing. They are the only party that has the balls to talk about it. Like, yo, we need to stop this because we can't afford all these people that ain't working. We pay for the health care, we pay for this, we pay for that, and it's all the other Germans that put in money that pays for this. Now, the good thing about Germany is, say you have a job, you work for over a year. Something happens to you, like here, you break your arm, you break your leg, you kind of sort of SOL for the most part. Yeah. But over there, you break your arm, break your leg. If you work already for a year, they've already took taxes out of your paychecks to where they have like, it's called like a social insurance, to where you have up to like 6 months to where you don't have to work. They'll pay you like, I think the first 6 months, they'll pay you your whole paycheck. And then I think the next 6 months or something like that, they'll pay you like 50% of your paycheck.
Bro, when I broke my tibia, I was out for 4 months. Man, if I would have still been getting my check.
It's hard for me not to say what I'm thinking because last time I said what I'm thinking, I broke my femur.
I'm telling you, I had to go through that same thing. And it's like there's processes and everything else. And on top of that, as a refugee, they pay for you to learn the language. They pay for you to go to intensive courses. You have to go like, I think, 4 to 5 times a week.
They pay the service.
They'll pay for you to get it done. And they will pay for you to get there and back.
I just want the money.
Because being there and back, nah, they won't pay for that. They will pay for you to go because there's a test you got to pass at the end of it. You have to get your B1 certification.
Okay.
So it's a test. I had to take it twice. I failed it first time, I ain't gonna lie. But I passed it the second time. You know what I'm saying?
You're an actual German speaker.
No, not at all. But, I mean, I was over there for like, I don't know, 10 years before I even took the first time the test.
There's some phrases on there you was like, what the fuck is that?
No, like the crazy thing about it was I was over there and like I didn't care to learn the language because I didn't have to. Like all I dealt with people that spoke English. So I didn't have to learn the language. And everybody accommodated me except for the system of Germany. It was like, nah. They was like, nah, we ain't accommodating you. If you don't got somebody that can translate, you SOL. But like everybody I chill with or hang with, they accommodated me. So it was like, why do I need to learn this language? And then I was trying to do the paperwork to become legal because I was tired of going there every so often. They was like, yo, so you've already been working here for years. They were like, yo, you need your B Einstein. And I was like, well, y'all gonna pay for my language class? They was like, yeah, if you ain't got no job. So I'm like, okay, I made my job fire me. Because if I quit, then it doesn't count. So I made my job fire me. And then next day I was like, yo, pay for my language class. They was like, all right, back. And so I got my language class paid for. There and the transportation to get there and back, they paid for it too. So then All I had to do was go to class, do what I got to do, show them that I'm going to class, show them when my tests were coming, show them if I passed or not. If I didn't pass, if I didn't, they were like, okay, you got to take another class and take it again. And if you don't pass this time, then you SOL because we ain't going to help you no more. So when I took it to the class again, I passed. It's like, cool, now you're a citizen. I was like, man. So I'm legal over there and over here. So I'm sort of solid.
You're African American in Germany. Yeah, you see how when they fuck up nationalities, you start to get into the thick of that shit. That's just crazy because you're really actually just an American. You're a Black American with German citizenship.
Yeah, that sounds solid. That sounds about right.
I don't know your history too much like that. So when's the last time you've been to Africa?
Never, man.
Yeah, man. I hate that.
Never.
I've been long reconsidered the whole African American thing because
I got mixed feelings about it, man. I think the biggest problem that I have with that is like the fact that I don't have any ties or any traditions or anything. Because like I see all these other people, the Italians and the Irish and all these people actually have like traditions and stuff that goes with that. But we supposed to be African American. Like what do we have? I don't know nobody that has anything.
The problem is because of because of slavery and all the mixing of the tribes.
Yeah.
Our traditions are from over there, but they've been changed and renamed and Americanized.
Okay.
So it's like I remember I was watching the thing.
They had to be masked.
That too. So this African chick was like, jambalaya is just jollof rice.
Yeah, I know about that. Yeah.
Like
what?
Jollof rice.
Yeah.
It's an African dish.
Yeah, it's Nigerian. Yeah.
What I learned today.
It's just jambalaya.
Yeah, it's Nigerian. Yeah,
they just use different spices and stuff, but the process of cooking and what the kind of stuff they use, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's the exact same thing.
I heard a lot of stuff. Yeah.
A lot of stuff that came from over there, we've just renamed.
Yeah.
And it's like, this dish is just that. This is just that.
Yeah, I've heard something.
The kind of music we play, the kind of
the
drum patterns and stuff. That's stuff that's African.
Yeah.
But since it's changed, and that's no shade to the diaspora, but people say, well, you don't have any culture. It's like, well, we do.
Yeah.
It's just not from there. It's been changed and it's based here now.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So, that also changes people's perceptions. There's some people that don't want to go to any of these places. It's like, bro, I don't know anything.
Yeah, true, because they don't connect to it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I found that out like the hard way when I came to Germany because I met so many people, and I thought white people were just white people. I thought it was all white people all the same to me. No offense, but I thought it was all the same. And I was drunk and I got into an argument with this dude that he was Czech or Polish. And he's like, I'm not like him. I got traditions. I was like, okay, dude, whatever, I guess. And then when it really hit me, and I was just like, damn, like what type of traditions do I have? Like, what did my family teach me? And I was like, and then it made me think deeper. I was like, maybe that's why I love Texas so much. Because I know like Texas traditions. I know what people do in Texas. And it's like that like is embedded in me. And I find that near and dear to my heart. I was like, man, that's probably why I bring that so near and dear to my heart. Because that's the only culture I really know. I was like, that's so deep to me, man.
And it's like, what was it? I saw another video from a white dude, and he was talking about how he's like white people here that were born here and families were born here. We don't have any culture. I was like, and it's like unless you're like German or Irish, something like that.
Yeah, true.
A lot of people don't. And he was like just breaking it down, and he was like outside of the negative stuff.
Yeah.
What's really white American culture? I was like,
family reunions are dying across the board.
Like, yo,
grandparents, that's becoming
that's crazy.
The grandparent that's 50, 60 years old, first time grandparent, that's almost a thing of the past. First time grandparent, what number? 35.
I mean, they're definitely getting younger.
Yeah.
It's not, I'm not going to say it's normalized, but they're definitely getting younger.
It's getting there. It's the pedophilic agenda.
A lot of stuff is slowly getting there, and it's not looking pretty at all. Not at all.
I just say, don't bring that shit my way.
That's too much crazy.
The world's gonna get crazy. I just say, don't bring. I'm gonna be like Lot. Whatever the fuck y'all got going on, don't bring that shit that my way. Me and my God don't handle that shit, or he'll handle it Either way, that shit will get handled.
It's over there.
Yeah, I'm not going over there and fuck with y'all. Don't come here and fuck with me.
But yeah, let's wrap it up because I gotta get knocked out for the night.
Yep.
I missed work today. I gotta go to work tomorrow. So
Oh yeah, hey, nah, we don't want to miss work. You know what I'm saying? Nothing like that, man.
I do it 2 days in a
You
row.
keep bringing it up quick. You keep sparking my interest. What you miss work?
we have a good conversation. I understand.
What you miss work for, man?
Just didn't feel like going there, bro.
Hey,
I don't want to
it be like that sometimes, man.
Good, yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
All
I
right,
didn't want to go
hey.
to work today. I got some time. They give a fuck. That's what it's for.
Hey, real talk. Hey,
Oh,
facts.
you say that part, yeah.
Hey, Wealth Day. You know what I'm saying? What do they call it in the military? We call it some people take it a health day, like a personal health day.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes I do it.
Yep. Hey, you gotta look out for yourself. If you don't, who's gonna do it?
Exactly. I ain't got no. And I tell people all the time, I live alone, bro. So no, when I take time off, just don't worry about what I got.
Yeah, in about 10 years, we got to work on a plan unless you got to get a little woman up in here or something like that. Because, bro, if you fall dead, who the fuck you gonna call, bro?
I'm gonna live forever, Des. I keep telling y'all that. I tell everybody that.
Hey, no, you know what you need to do?
Okay.
Just get him a life alert. just get him a life alert. You know what I'm saying?
I'm immortal, nigga. I'm gonna live forever.
I mean, honestly,
Then he
like,
likes everything. No, well, yeah.
the mindset is the first thing to that, man. I was talking to my boy Moose. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna be one of these old people later. I'm gonna be working, bro.
I
Hey,
am too.
honestly, they say the minute you start working, that's when you start deteriorating.
It's all happening to my dad.
That's when you start
It's all
deteriorating.
happening to my dad.
It happens all the time.
I mean, he's got some other shit going on. Absolutely so.
Well, everything in my charts and all that should say I want to die moving.
And you know, I saw it happen with him. And you know, people get depressed.
The quarters.
I saw that happen, man. It happened, and we took a loss, and it was slow. You didn't even notice it at first, and it happens.
Yeah.
And so I can't imagine how many other people have gone through that, and you don't even think about it until you really look at the situation. And that's
then
what
you're
I had
like,
to think to
damn.
myself, like, damn, yeah, this was happening, and I just completely spaced, thought he was good.
Mm-hmm.
That's why people are like, why you work so much? Practice. All
Yeah.
practice.
I feel you gotta stay active, man. Always gotta keep the body active.
Except for he's got to lay down a little bit. So.
Yeah, but all right, everybody. Hey, thanks for joining.
I want to thank Aaron Ballard for joining.
Yes, sir.
Watch more of our disagreement, or listen to and join in more of our disagreements on the group page
Yeah,
and Facebook.
yeah, we'll probably be at it tomorrow. So I don't know. I gotta see how much free time. Now that I'm gonna be clean for the next 2 days, and I ain't gonna have nothing else to do. But maybe I get it.
And I do want to try to get you on again before you get up out of here.
All right,
We'll
definitely.
come up with
Yeah.
a topic for that one. We got Retro Gaming Dojo. Please check out his stuff. He goes live every so often.
Intermittently. It'll probably happen more often soonish.
He gets his creative bursts are slightly different than my creative bursts.
Well, it'll be probably less because of me and more because I'm just supporting a friend. So it'll probably be because of that.
Oh yeah,
You know, so,
Yeah, the switch stuff. Yeah.
that'd be pretty interesting.
so.
Yep, we get out of here. Y'all go ahead and dominate your day, dominate your night, and
Yeah.
also don't forget to just be people, because I'm liking that one too.
Just be people.
Just be people.
I mean, that's kind of basic.
I have one, but
It's not too much, but it's not too little.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, basically, be you. Yeah, be you.
I have one, but it's not appropriate for this. So, catch you guys later.
Thank y'all. We out of here.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. Fucking recorder's trash. Oh, shit. That motherfucking jammed up.